Painting is a form of meditation, at least to me. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad at it. Well, there's no really good or bad anyway in terms of art. You're just painting. There's no good or bad in this. It's a form of release of stress, and it makes your mind stable with ease. It's a great stress reliever. You can make the most peaceful painting or the most grim painting and still be in love with that art and be at ease with the world, even if that world around you is burning. However, painting can be expensive. Art in general can be expensive. Yet if you are acquired a VR headset, there's a $20 alternative. That alternative is called Vermillion. Before we go any further into the video, I am your Soul Overlord, SoulBC, or Soul the Brush Crusher, because I have a heavy hand and I have destroyed brushes before. If you liked the video at any point in time, or just found it to be insightful, be sure to let me know by hitting that like button, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please hit that big red button for me. You can also follow me on other platforms to the link tree down below, and if you want to chat with my fellow souls and I, go to the Soul Chamber, my Discord server. I also started a podcast with Gramsy called The Compel Reality, so if you want to hear scuff and VR related topics, take a listen. All links in the description. I also want to state that I got Vermillion for free, but this does not sway my review one way or another. Not one bit. So, what is Vermillion? Vermillion brings out your inner Bob Ross.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's the best way I can put it. It brings oil painting without the mess that would occur within reality. The aviary and Thomas van der Burge, sorry if I butchered your name, have developed and published a game? Is that right? Is it technically a game, right? It's more like a simulator. Anyway, this sim has actually given me the fire to paint more again, and I am not the best painter, but I do my own artwork for my channel and for my own relief. This painting simulator has features like mixing a wide range of brushes, the customizability of setting up your workspace, and much more. As I stated earlier, this sim ignited the fire underneath me once again in terms of painting, because I have been in the dumps in terms of painting because I haven't done it in a long time. I found myself wanting to draw and paint more when I'm actually in the game, the simulator. Well, it's technically both. Enough technicalities. Whether it's for myself or for my channel though. The sim is rather intuitive and relaxing. Even if the sim only has 2 environments currently, it's still calming and fitting to be in. You can resize some of the brushes, you can change the brushes that they give you, and so on. You got the arsenal of a true artist at your fingertips with just a VR headset and $20. Another amazing feature is that the sim has an in-game web browser for you to either paint along with Bob Ross, look at references, or if you're like me, rock out to some music. You can also export the finished painting as a 3D model or an 8K gallery model or whatever you wish to. That 3D model can be used for your VR home if you wanted to, or if you just wanted to show the world. The coolest thing about Vermillion though is that it adds features from art applications like undo, redo, adjusting of the canvas size for ease of adjusting the image, layers, and the ability to trace reference images. It's like a Photoshop that is not Photoshop. Honestly, I would rather paint on this than Photoshop. I don't know. That's just me. All of these eliminate the frustration of physically painting while also still technically be physically painting. And if you're a content creator that likes to show their body and are comfortable with your body being on camera or whatever, you can use Live to be in the simulator itself. Now, this, at least to me, is an artist's dream. That's all I can say. It's a dream. Because, I mean, $20 to paint, all I have to have is a VR headset, which, the cheapest one currently is a $300, $200, something like that. It's a steal, honestly, compared to the amount of money you can put into art itself, especially for an artist that can't not go forward with purchasing the raw material over and over. That's from personal standpoints. The only thing I would love to see is 2 things. The first being the ability to rotate the canvas, even if it's just the opposing view, examples being portrait to landscape and landscape to portrait. Because as someone who rotates their cameras a lot, and I mean a lot, this is needed for me. I always rotate my canvas, even if on my tablet or my computer drawing tablet or whatever. I always rotate my canvas as much as I can to get those lines more crisp. But again, that's just me. The other thing is the ability to use my non-dominant hand, because sometimes my non-dominant hand does a better job than my dominant hand. Or, if you're ambidextrous. I think that would be very beneficial. I know the developers are always checking their Steam discussion pages and so on, so I hope they see this review and get to this point of the video of me telling them thank you. That's it. Just thank you. Thank you for reigniting the passion that slowly burned out ages ago. For me. Anyway, I can only hope they add more to this simulator and possibly allow some modding of the simulator for artists that would utilize this to its fullest. I know they have the workshop coming, however, I didn't see anything about custom brushes, etc. So, just pointing that out there. Maybe. It's a maybe. If you're an artist and have a headset, would you be willing to try out Vermillion? Let me know. I genuinely want to know as a fellow artist. I also want to thank my patrons and YT members for supporting me. You have given me more pride than you could ever know. If you enjoyed the video at any time, please hit the like button so this can get to more viewers like yourselves and it helps me fight the YouTube algorithm. If you're interested in other VR content as well as hilarity, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified of all my future videos. Don't forget to join the Soul Chamber, my Discord. There you'll be notified and up to date with my content and be notified of any future events I plan to carry out there, like community streams and so on. Hell, maybe I'll stream some art from some Vermillion art. Who knows? Who knows what the future will have in store? You can also chat with my fellow souls and myself, whether it's about anime, art, or VR. Take a listen to the Compel Reality podcast if you want to hear VR scuff and news. And one last thing is to paint to your heart's content and keep your soul free.